Hi, I'm Chandra, co-founder of MoodMe. I will talk to you about our engagement insights, solutions, and augmented reality experiential marketing for the next normal. We use face artificial intelligence that respects privacy. The next normal, well, we live in it. We work in videos, we learn in videos, we connect to our doctors, our coaches through video. And these changes, humanity has made permanent changes. We're going to stay in this blended world of physical and virtual. Remote working, remote learning are here to stay forever. The problems, we have poor insights. We have poor insights on how people are experiencing video for work or for doctors, patient experiences, and for learning. And we call ourselves, about data-driven decisions. Well, we don't have data. We don't have data on engagement. We don't have data on happiness. Happiness leads to productivity. Happiness is very important in all our relations, work and personal online. So what is the mental health? How do our colleagues feel? Are they near depression? Are there precursors of stress? We don't know. Now, what if we had video with EQ? Okay, emotional quotient. All right. So imagine we're in a sales call and we are alerted that one or more of the people we're pitching to have a low engagement score, right? Now imagine we are in a team meeting and we get the information on the emotional engagement. The emotional index is high. Good. Everybody's on the same page. The team is motivated. Let's move to the next step. How about a mirror? It's not about measuring the emotions of other people. It's about ourselves. How do I look? How is my morale compared to a few weeks ago? Is it going down? 30% down. It's good to be alerted. How am I perceived online by my peers, by the people I'm trying to sell to, the people I'm teaching? Now, what about training? Are all people on the same page? How is the participation? Are they speaking? Are they paying attention? What are the emotions they express? What if our video experiences told us all that and more? Now, we created a solution which is based on face artificial intelligence on the edge as opposed to cloud. That means that all face data are processed on the user's PC or smartphone. That means no faces are stored ever. No faces are sent to the cloud. Now, what we created is a combination of emotion analytics, and we measure 7 emotions: the happiness, the surprised, the angriness, sadness, the fear, the disgust, and the neutral expressions. Each of these expressions are measured on a scale of 0 to 100. So we have a quite subtle understanding of a blend of emotions. At the same time, we measure people's attention and their speaking time. Optionally, with informed consent, opt-in, we can measure gender, age, and ethnicity so that we collect data, again, anonymized, but data on demographics. Now, the business outcomes, we don't store people's faces, but we store a lot of data, the emotional journey, the attention journey of all people. And therefore, we are able to track, for instance, at the level of a team, aggregating all the engagement of a team week on week and detect that one of the teams is lagging behind. If it happens a few weeks in a row, maybe it's time to suggest a training to bring the leader of this team or the whole team to a higher level in terms of managing people remotely. How about diversity? Diversity inclusion is very important. We were presenting this to Cisco last week. Now, what if you can't measure it, you can't improve it? So the idea here is, again, aggregating all the data on engagement for the whole workforce of a company, and then detecting the gender gap, male versus female. Is there a gap? How is the gap trending? Is it growing or narrowing? Are our initiatives for inclusion giving results? Same thing with ethnicity. We could also do that by age group, obviously. The business outcomes in general, it's about sales performance, improving productivity, being alerted when the messages that we're delivering to an audience are not well received, education, again, attention, emotions. We are not in a classroom. We are not able to detect all the non-verbal, the body language, the facial expressions. The professors are not facing the audience as they used to. They are facing their PowerPoint online. It's the same thing for any training company. It's all about productivity as well. Happiness leads to productivity. Just in the USA, which is our market of focus, 1% of productivity in the knowledge economy is equal to $55 billion a year. How about detecting, preventing depression and stress? Now, the go-to-market for a company for this line of business of emotion, of engagement insights in video is to team up with video giants. A bit like Intel Inside. We are an ingredient brand and we are bringing face Intel inside. Okay, so it's helping video platforms innovate, be different, and sell data about the engagement of workforce. Now let's go to personalization. Personalization leads to loyalty. Personalized customer experience will make a customer loyal and maximize its lifetime value. Mobile advertising before COVID was $1 billion a day. $1 billion a day spent by brands on mobile ads. Compound annual growth rate of more than 10%. Augmented reality is an advertising format. It's the next internet. Snapchat is making $1 million every day with a branded filter. Now, what is our experiential marketing solution? MoodMe combines the face analytics that I introduced in the video engagement insights with augmented reality. So we are able to personalize an augmented reality experience based on the user's emotions, but also his demographics, his or her demographics, gender, age, ethnicity. What does that mean? That we are totally anonymously. So we do not ever, I repeat, store people's faces, but we use the data to personalize the experience. Is the emotional reaction positive? I continue. Is the emotional reaction negative? I do something else. Look at these examples. We did a campaign for FIFA at the Women's World Cup last year, massively successful, more than 1.5 million of selfies shared. Simple experience, by the way, but simple sometimes is very impactful. Painting your flag with the country. Now, more sophisticated brand activation campaign we did for Qatar Airways. Send us a smile and we send you to Qatar. That was the motto of the campaign. So the user in a selfie scenario, again with FIFA as the hosting application, but the augmented reality experience was branded by Qatar Airways. So the user would start by smiling, otherwise nothing would happen. Once he or she smiled, the background was removed and the user was immersed in Doha, the capital of Qatar. An airplane would fly and we would also detect his or her gender and apply a jersey sponsored with Qatar Airways on his body. So this, as a selfie, recorded by the user, shared in social media, he or she would participate to a competition where he or she could win a trip to Qatar, all expenses paid, so a kind of $5,000 value. Other kind of experience, obviously, is the merchandise, virtual try-on merchandise, or anything you wear on the face, a hat, eyewear, cosmetics. We are in the contactless economy. Everybody's buying virtual try-on, anything they can from their couch. We're not going to stores anymore. And again, this is a kind of massification of the virtual try-on experience for e-commerce. It's a frictionless shopping experience. You look at yourself in the mirror of your smartphone and you see what you look like. In one click, you can buy. So these experiences are based on augmented reality. They also combine the emotions and the gender age of people to personalize the experience, and we collect data totally anonymously. We don't have any idea of who the person is in front of the screen. Now, this data gives, in our backend, in our server, we get the BERT, we call it the brand emotional response. So we keep a kind of emotional temperature of users' reaction to a branded experience or another experience. and we are able to drill down by gender, by age group, so that we can improve the personalization of the experiences when they are returning. We work with many brands. Like you can see FIFA I mentioned in Qatar Airways. We work with Gucci for the virtual try-on of eyewear, Nina Ricci. I share a few more examples with visuals. I already spoke about several of these. Nina Ricci, the Monsters perfume, that was a big campaign worldwide that we did with them 2 years ago. Cointreau, brand activation in cocktails, so on photo booths, in physical spaces, not online. People trying on, wearing a kind of earrings with orange peel Cointreau. Obviously, we did the Animoji for the Chinese New Year of the dog with Gucci 2 years ago. We did the virtual try-on of eyewear with Gucci. Stanford was a sophisticated experience where we were studying how people are empathic for aging versions of themselves or of their closed ones. So the idea was to age yourself in a highly realistic way, not gimmicky at all. And a big campaign we did for Glaxo with virtual experiences with Flonase, the anti-allergy, and some little monsters, allergens attacking your face and your face being affected by the allergies. So very powerful in terms of educational impact for children in particular. Yeah, briefly about the team. We were the first ones to build face recognition on the mobile already almost 10 years ago. I run the company and I have a background in sales for tech giants like Northrop, TRW, and Software AG. And I also did startups in the US in the early stages of my career and in Brazil. My CTO, co-founder, is a university professor in Italy in artificial intelligence. He now moved to Belgium. He's a serial entrepreneur. We have an advisory board, VP level of massive companies, Rakuten in e-commerce, Booking. We have a $1 million funding, almost 900,000 of the region, the Walloon region. We're based in Nivelles, to do research with the University of Mons on AI applied to the face in a way that respects privacy. So everything is done on the edge. We also sponsor research in Texas, and we have a team of incredible engineers. A few words, because it's all about artificial intelligence. Everybody's worried about the big brotherish aspect of it. So first of all, privacy by design. We never store people's faces. We are able to analyze people's faces in real time on the mobile or on the PC. We never send people's faces to the cloud. Ethnicity respect by design is also very important. So our algorithms are, it's deep learning. So we use very big volumes of data, of face databases. These databases are very balanced by gender, by age groups, except of course young children, but and they are also very well balanced in terms of ethnicity. 20% Black, 20% Asians, and a mix of. So we are able to measure emotions, for instance, with the same high accuracy, whether you're male, female, or any ethnic group. So our USP or secret is to be able to optimize all the code inside a mobile, inside an IoT robot, for instance, without needing an internet connection. So all the artificial intelligence, the emotion, gender, age, the augmented reality, all this is done inside the device. No faces stored. In summary, augmented reality, artificial intelligence with privacy. We create amazing experiences, personalized in the segment of one, the dream of the marketer, and it's about, in the end, about data, big data. Data is the new gold. Okay, I will end up with this, and I would love to introduce now a fantastic customer of ours. And Bo Haber is the chief executive. We've been partners for now 3 years. He's got an amazing company. I totally love the tagline. It's about one size shall fit one. So it's about swimming goggles, which are custom made exactly for your face, size and morphology. So they've been using our face scanning technology, morphology analytics, and we are very happy to have them as customer and real partner. Now we're even working with them on their mobile apps. So I'll give the floor to Bo, and I thank you for your attention. We're based in Belgium, so you can contact me with the data that is here in the signature, and I look forward to hear from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.